Hi, we're the Williams family, and we live in Israel, and we just want to share with you some key insights that we found as a family dealing with the festivals of God. And specifically, we're in the season of Passover, and this season is actually unlike any other that we're facing. So right now, we have coronavirus hitting the whole world, and it's serious. We know people who've lost loved ones, people are hunkering down. A lot of people have lost their jobs. A lot of people are fearful. There's a lot of panic. And really, the thing is this is the perfect time for us to focus on God's redemption. It's the perfect time for us to press in. They would always look back, and many times they were looking back to these events that we're celebrating at Passover. And so, Sarah, you have some insights as far as our families and so forth.
So how do we practically integrate the Passover season and the Passover lessons into our homes today, especially without the external cues that we usually get when we go outside of the house and we see people celebrating or we're going to a congregation? We're not going to have that this year. So how do we integrate these lessons into our hearts, into our homes, and convey them to our children at home?
Yeah, and so a lot of you might be saying, man, I have no clue where I'd even start. I'd have no clue where I would even find the supplies for this and things like that. Listen, that's not what's important. Because usually you go to a Seder that, we put on big ones for our church in Texas and in California, and we've done that. And so you have a lot of people to organize and to split up the work and stuff like that. But here is the challenge, doing it in your own home. But I'm here to tell you, it's not only possible, it's totally easy, and you can do it. And the thing is, take it casually.
All you have to do is show up. It's really that easy to show up with your family and to retell the story, because that's all the Seder is. The Seder, yes, it says order. Seder means order, but the order is to point our hearts to God and put us in a posture to remember His redemption and salvation story.
So if the kids are interrupting, if things are crazy, if the world seems to be coming to an end, you do it anyways. Because here's the thing, this is to refocus us back into God's salvation, and that's crucial. The word says that people perish without vision, and right now it's crucial that we give our kids vision, that we're giving them faith, that we're giving them experience, and that's another thing that's really key that we found as a family.
One of the beautiful things about celebrating the feast is that God really wants to integrate all 5 of our senses. And so as we're celebrating the Seder and Passover, and even as we're preparing for it, we're incorporating all 5 of our senses of sight, taste, hearing, touch, smelling.
And it's been proven scientifically that this is the best way to teach. And this is God's way. This is what He set up. He set up these ordinances. He set up these festivals that are tactile for you and for your kids. And I'm telling you, there's something that you learn new every year. Every year we've taught a Seder, we've had repeat people come, and there's been something new for them. There's been something new for us. So really want to encourage you to really just jump in and be creative. So Passover, it's about training your family. It's about teaching your family. Jump into it. Don't expect, nothing in life is ever perfect. If you're a parent of multiple kids, for sure, it ain't easy. Things are messy. Life is messy, and God understands that. And He wants us to come together, no matter the trials, no matter what was going on. And you just think, the last thing is, you think of what Israel went through for the first Passover. They were leaving their home in Goshen. They were uprooting. All these plagues were happening. Talk about fear. And they did it. They kept the feast. They kept the feast of God because they were committed to it.
Their life depended on it.
I guess that was kind of important. But the thing is there's never a perfect time. There's never a perfect situation. You just have to carpe the diem and go for it. So we want to thank you guys for listening. And we got a lot more to share with you guys about some tips, some ideas, and happy Passover. Hag Sameach.